Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Jabra Elite Active 75T. This is one of the higher end Bluetooth headphones. I don't think I ever even nailed down, what do you call these headphones? AirPods? That's kind of Apple's thing. Anyway, I'm going to be doing an unboxing here. This is not really a review. This is a true unboxing. This is a actual unboxing. This is still fully sealed. I just picked this up at Best Buy. I researched a few different options. I was considering the it's like 95 degrees up here. Anyway, I was considering the Apple AirPods, but I do use an Android, which obviously they will work, but there is no way you're going to convince me that they wouldn't be crippled on an Android. There's no way Apple didn't optimize the heck out of those things for the iPhone and optimize the heck out of the iPhone for them. So I figured that wasn't really the best option. And the AirPods aren't. They're missing one thing. I guess I should mention that first. The big thing for me on these, the biggest spec that made the decision for me, besides them being decent. I mean, they're reviewed well. Nobody's complaining about the audio quality. But beyond that, I mean, there's a lot of Bluetooth. What do they call them? True wireless. That have good sound quality. But these, where does it say it here? They're on the box. Where did it go? Oh, here we go. So these are actually waterproof. Like, you don't want to drop these things in, a 10-foot deep pool, but I can use them in a wet environment, and that's important to me because I work in a wash bay. It's not all I do, but a big part of what I do on a daily basis is washing cars, and so I needed something that could withstand if they ever take water. And to be totally honest, on these ridiculously hot days, the only way I'm able to keep cold is to drench myself in water. So some days I'm quite wet. So let's pop these open. I can do this without destroying the packaging. GN Audio. Who is GN Audio? I should look that up. Okay. And they are well reviewed. People that are reviewing these on audio quality, I'm not really hearing any complaints. You always get those, well, this could be a little better or that could be a little better, but there's no real valid complaints about these. They are a little on the spendy side. Darn it. Without destroying this. Let's see. Maybe you have to. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Does it have a... I don't think you can pull these without... It's always the best part on these things is figuring out how to open them. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's that easy. Oh, I feel stupid. Okay, there we go. So, set our packaging up there. Okay, and then it looks like this pulls out like a book. Oh, isn't that adorable? Oh, okay. So... Nice and good. So, there they are. Looks like, okay, so I think the next, that comes out. Okay. So I'm going to do a little test fitting to show how they fit. So here is the, I guess I'll pull the things themselves. Well, can you even... This is the wireless charger. I guess let's do this first. Accessories. This is one of the complaints online about these. On most of the YouTube things I saw, everyone complained about this is stupid. I don't know how anyone could consider that useful, but whatever. It looks like we have a series of ear pieces. And then I think this lifts out. And there we go. Okay, so here are the devices themselves. Set that off to the side. So these are the earbuds themselves. Very small, obviously. This is my first product of this type. I've been kind of waffling on whether or not I wanted to buy something like this. I don't normally listen to music by earphone. I am a big fan of having reasonably decent... I'm not even talking, I'm not one of those audiophiles that needs $50,000 worth of gear, but I like to be in, like, say, a car, for example, with a reasonably decent audio system. Yeah, that couple $1,000 system. Even my Logitech Z5500 that I use for gaming on my computer is okay. I'm not a fan of... I've never been a fan of earphones. They disconnect me from what's going on around me. It's not my thing. But the reason why I finally... Oh, they're turned on already. Interesting. Oh, they don't have it. I'll look at that later. The reason I finally went with these, again, I work in a wash bay at a car dealership. That's kind of my main thing. I do other stuff too, and here in the Seattle area, it's very wet. So once winter / fall comes around again, I'm going to be in the weather a lot. And originally, when I went looking for a set of wireless earphones, I was just looking for the best quality sound I could, and I was willing to spend. I was looking at spending maybe upwards of $400. I was probably still would have spent that much, but after a little thinking and a little bit of planning, research, that kind of thing, I came to the conclusion that I really needed something with substantial water resistance under the conditions that I'm going to be using these in. And when I realized that I want something kind of keep me entertained. I'm in the back a lot, and there just isn't a lot to do sometimes. Or what I'm doing is just really boring stuff. I need to be able to get my work done and actually do it. But look, there's my cell phone. Okay, back to this. Sorry for that cutout. I just got one of those scammer calls on my phone, which I hadn't even thought to. I didn't realize I had it sitting next to my camera. Anyway, though, so a lot of the work that I do is really kind of mind-numbingly boring work. It's got to be done, but I need a way to entertain myself. So I started looking at something like this. I want to start listening to podcasts, stuff like that, so that I can, take the garbages out while I'm listening to my podcast. So these are going to help with stuff like that, and I'm kind of one of those people that's got kind of a lot of energy, and I tend to become annoying when I'm stuck with nothing to do. I get bored, so hopefully this will keep me from getting bored. But as I said before, I did come to the realization that for the environment I'm in, I needed a waterproof option. So after I did a little bit of research, when I went from want the best audio quality to, well, I want decent audio quality, but they need to be waterproof, this really was what came up. I've seen a few no-name brand ones that advertise waterproofing. I didn't really want to... I didn't want to spend a decent chunk of money. Even $50, $60. I didn't want to spend on a no-name brand. I know you got to give the no-name brands a chance, but I really wanted a quality, name brand, established brand product. And so these were the best option that popped up. So they come with the device, their devices themselves, and this little charger cover, charger case. Anything relevant in there? No, there isn't. Okay. So they come with that. And I think these just... How does this work? Okay, so they just slot right in. That's interesting. Those are deeper than they look. Then they close like that. So anyway, and they just sit there. Looks like they've got the charger plug on the back. So let's see. Let's see what how well these work. So I've never worn a set of these before in my entire life. Probably going to put them in wrong. Okay. Supposedly they're tight. Okay. Those are actually... That's crazy. They just pop right in, but they're reasonably secure. They pop out easily, but... Huh. That's interesting. I think I like these. I think that... I feel like that could be a little more secure. No one's complaining about security, so let's see if the bigger... Maybe this will help. Let's try this. The heck? How does this work? I'm so going to break something. Oh, come on. Do I gotta watch a video on figuring out this too? Oh, okay. Hopefully that didn't break anything. This is not going to pop back in as easily, though, I bet. Oh, okay. Popping them on is easy. Let's take them off that's hard. Okay, so let's see if that works better. Okay, that's less secure. That's too tight. Maybe? That's too tight. Maybe... Just maybe the initial... Oh, ugh. It's a headache. There's these big or small. So it looks like these other ones are just a... Oh no, those are a little bit smaller actually. So I guess... I mean, you gotta really... I guess if you really shake, it starts to pop out, but I guess it's not terrible. Kind of wish it was a little more secure, but it is what it is. Okay, so... Oh, okay, maybe that helps. Kind of twisting them up in the ear. I'm going to have to look in the mirror. Okay, so then... I guess now we need the phone. I can see myself on the thing there. I don't have to look at myself in the mirror to figure this out. Okay, it's trying to tell me how to connect. Okay, let's see how easy this is for someone that's had no research. I did not research into this process at all. So let's see if I can I show that? See that there? You might be able to see that. Okay. Maybe not. Okay, so I guess I need to go to... What's it tell me to do here? Okay, maybe I need to do this. Go to Bluetooth. I'm assuming they just automatically... A little worried that all that rustling them around may have... Afraid of that. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess I had them in wrong. Okay. Okay. Oh, there they are. Okay. Can you see that? You can't. My phone's... I guess let's try this. Let's make my phone a little dimmer. Okay, so... Right. Kind of see that. Okay, so... Let me select the Jabra. It's pairing. Okay, so it says it's paired. Okay, it's connected. So I'm guessing... I really feel like they actually were more secure backwards. It's like they... Okay, that's better. Okay. Looking weird shaking my head around like this. Okay, so let's see what... let's listen to some music. Oh. And that's going to give me audio with the phone that I just turned on to Do Not Disturb. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. $200 good? I guess I'm gonna have to... Let's try this. Supposedly it's left. Supposedly this turns on the pass-through. Okay, so... Okay. So with the... Let's see here. Let's see. Let's turn that... Oh, okay. So it does sound like it's coming through a mic. Let's try to turn it off. Okay, here through off. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I wonder if you can... Ooh. Oh, no, that's kind of cool. So it maintains the volume around you, so you can't turn up. So like, let's say you want to use them as, maybe there's a way to do it, but oh, and I can even hear it volume leveling. It's kind of trying to... Boo! Okay, yeah, there's like a second before it adjusts. It has some sort of volume leveling, so it tries to keep at a whatever it considers a normal volume the audio pass through, and then your music goes up and down by volume, but not the exterior audio. What if there's a way to change that? It'd be kind of cool to be able to magnify the audio around you if you wanted to. But that they're not hearing aids, so it's not really the purpose here. Okay, so I like them. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm gonna have to use them. I mean, I guess for people that are used to buying, it looks like $200 is kind of the standard, you know, cost of entry for a set of high-end earbuds with a battery case. But I'll have to see. Definitely never spent this much money on something like this before, so I'll have to see if I like it. Let's see. I wonder how hard... Oh, that's interesting. So when... Okay. So then there was kind of a white noise in the background, but it seems to have gone away. That's interesting. So, okay, so what do you need to do to get rid of these? Yeah, I want to. Where's the instructions? Darn it, I need the instructions. There they are. Okay, so are there instructions? I thought I was supposed to tell you. It's probably just the Jabra app. Let's see if they just have see how easy this is for someone that doesn't have a clue what they're doing. And again, this is the I'm really serious. I guess I'm a techie, so I have a clue, but I have never used a product like this before. So, see, and I apologize for any diminishing light. My lighting isn't functioning properly right now, and I'm fast losing sunlight, so I'm trying to finish this up before I do. I didn't want to wait days to do this unboxing, so... okay, let's do this. Let's go to the Play Store. And let's see if there's just a straight-up Jabra. Now, another thing that's worth noting here is I am someone that tends to get headaches easily, particularly when things involve my ears. Too much bass. Oh, and that's... I should have mentioned that. The bass is a little heavy on these. I'm going to have to turn it down. I think when I get the... Let's see here, Jabra. Okay, so it looks like it's just something called Jabra Sound Plus. 4.3. They have like 3 different. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Jabra Sound Plus. Install. Okay, let's see how easy this is to use. Yeah, so we're gonna have to see. And this isn't even necessarily specific to these. Let's turn this off. Interesting. So I'm going to have to see if how I react to them over at least the next couple of days. See if they're causing me headaches or anything. If they are, these aren't going to be of any use to me. And that is not a Jabra thing. That's because normally the Bluetooth headsets I use, they don't usually go all the way into the ear. These actually go into my ear, so... Okay, let's do this. Let's see. Looks like there's an update. Let's do that. Guess this will be quick. And again, I looked at a few different options. One of the things I was actually looking at, one of my coworkers has one of those things where it's got like the band that goes around your neck like this, and then it's got the wire that comes out and kind of goes up around into your ears. He had a nice Bose, I think it was Bose, set of those, and I was considering them. I liked the idea particularly. He seemed to think that they had a little better battery life. Yeah, I think I do like the hear-through a little better. Anyway, he seemed to have a set of those that he had unopened in the box. And again, I like the idea of the battery because it's got that big neckband thing that they can fill with battery, which interestingly enough, a few reviewers seem to think that they kind of skimped and could have put even more battery in it. But I didn't like... I've been trying to use regular wired headphones, which again the experience is a little different than something that sits on your neck. But I didn't like the wires, and my other issue was the waterproof thing. I can't see that lasting very long. And considering it was basically the same price as this, I couldn't see that lasting very long in the environment I plan to use them in. Also worth noting, I did buy these at Best Buy. I did get their the Best Buy warranty. I would really describe it. I used to sell warranties, so it's funny because these guys come up to me and try to sell me this stuff, and I've already decided whether or not I'll consider the product. Best Buy has one of the few decent ones out there. The reason why it's decent is because it's an in-store. It's not an insurance product like a lot of them. I would describe it more as an in-store accidental damage warranty, which basically means you walk into the store with a broken item, you walk out with a new one. And I've used it. When I used to buy Jawbone headsets, I used to tear through a set of those, like or a unit of those, like every 6 months. I think they were even talking. I had broken so many of those. I think they were talking about actually cutting me off and not letting me buy another. I promise this is not a Best Buy warranty ad. I've had good luck with theirs. I wouldn't probably buy one through anyone else. I normally think extended warranties are garbage, but this one I've had good luck with, so I figured give it a try. So it looks like it's almost done here with the update. Headset update. Let's see. I agree. To start headset update. What? Place the earbuds in the charging case and close the lid. During the update, the charging case will be flashing purple, it says. Oh look, earwax. Isn't that nasty? Yeah, I've actually been thinking about that. I was looking into a set of maybe used AirPods for a friend of mine, and I couldn't quite square that with sanitation. Where's it supposed to blink? It says it blinks. Oh, okay. Can you see that? Ooh, you can. Look at that. It's purple. I couldn't quite square the idea of buying a. I'm not even paranoid. I'm not freaking out about the whole coronavirus thing or anything. But come on, having earwax and then somebody, you would definitely. I think some of them I don't know. I thought I read somewhere, somebody told me the Apple ones you couldn't just pull the things off. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but the idea of buying used ones, I was a little. Seems a little off to me. Okay, let's see. It seems to think. I have no idea what that thing could possibly be doing. That could possibly take up to 15 minutes, but okay. Okay, what else do we have of relevance here? Trying to think. For anyone that actually watches this to this far, I am going to keep this updated. I'm going to see how durable these are. I'm going to leave it in. I'm not going to do an update video. I'm going to leave them in the comments. I'm just going to keep updating the comments on this particular product, and just say, okay, it's lasting well. I'm having quality issues, whatever. And I might even, if I end up having to go to Best Buy and get them replaced at some point, I may comment on that, on how that experience worked. There's not really a whole lot more to show. I mean, it's doing the update, but I already listened to audio and I've kind of given my initial impression of the audio, which I was impressed. I don't have a lot to compare it to. I mean, keep in mind, it's been a long time since I used headphones. This is the first set of any sort of headphones I think I've probably used in like 5 or 6 years. So, and I never had a high-end set. I was kind of poor back then, so I usually used the cheapo, $10 to $50 maximum, maybe. I think I spent like $30 on a set of Bose, cheap Bose one time, but that's about it. So, this will definitely be a new experience for me. Anyway, hope everybody enjoys this, and hope it gives you kind of just a little bit of info about these. Anyway, thanks for watching.